what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? You riding around in a Pinto and you looking for somebody driving a Mercedes? That don't add up.
Yeah, he not gonna check for you in your Pinto. Hey girl, thanks for coming back to my channel. But if you are new here, welcome. I'm Nicole, and today I am here with my husband Al.
Salute. Good to be back.
Yes, and so Al brings the male perspective, but not only that, he happens to be a licensed clinical social worker. So he also brings the counselor or therapist perspective. And so today we're going to talk about those expectations or standards that are way too high that women have. First thing I say, you need to be the person who you want. In other words, you need to be equally yoked with the person that you want, your dream guy.
Hey, that's a fact. And you know, equally yoked, you hear that term a lot. A lot of people think, oh, that's some religious stuff that's associated with the Bible. And that may be true. That may be something in the Bible. I'm not here to speak religion, but when I think of equally yoked, I think of, okay, if I'm a dime, you should be a dime, okay? If I'm earning six figures, you should be earning six figures, all right? Because at the end of the day, you know, what good are you to me if you're not bringing anything to the table? If you want to get with me just because you feel like I could put you in a better position to improve your life, that may be true, but okay, what if something happened to me, then I can't earn like that? You dig what I'm saying? So if a guy earning six figures, nowadays, from the things I've read and on mate selection and millennials and dating and stuff like that, it's a different time. If I see it's being equally yoked, you know, so and don't get me wrong, you know, it's I guess it's two sides to everything. It's not wrong with earning more than your partner, or it's not wrong with a woman having a guy that earn more than him. All I'm saying is, if you're a woman out here and you know, like I'll give you this example. Like I was talking to some female coworkers of mine one day, and we was just joking, talking, and one of the females made the comment, you know, we was just talking about, you know, just like, you know, we just talking about adulthood, you know, everything that comes with adulthood, you know, buying homes, you know, getting married, having kids, earning money, career stuff, you know, just talking, chopping it up. And she made a comment to the effect of something like, she's not married. She made a comment to the effect of something like, well, I want to find me a man that got a fat bank account and a house that come with it. And she was like laughing with the other female coworker, you know. Now mind you, this young lady not married. She like in her late 20s. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I mean, like, what are you bringing to the table? You know what I'm saying? I mean, no offense, but you're a receptionist, boo. And don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with being a receptionist. But what I'm saying is, if you want a guy that's earning that kind of money, why don't you do something that make yourself get a guy that earn that kind of money, make him see, you know, make a guy that's earning that kind of money say, okay, well, this is somebody I could build something with, you know. She a go-getter too. She trying to do her thing in entrepreneurship too. She trying to do her thing in career too. She ain't just looking for somebody to save her, or you know. So that's all I'm saying. And you know, it's people have different opinions on that, but be the person you want to have. Be the person you looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gone are those days of like guys just straight up taking care of women. That is just the olden days. If it does happen, it's rare, but there's also more things to it. Like you have to be the one. If you're gonna stay home, then you need to be cooking and cleaning and taking care of the children. Like you can't expect the guy to bring all the bacon and then you not even want to cook the bacon. Like that's not gonna work.
And again, it's nothing wrong with it, because some people hit it and misconstrue it like, oh, it's not wrong with having a guy that earn more money or having a guy that's doing well. But all I'm saying is, what do you do? Get your own stuff. Don't be sitting around talking about you want, you know, because, okay, like I said, what if he gets something happen to him, he can't earn it anymore? Then what y'all gonna do? Going welfare? You need to be the person you're looking for. Bring something to the table, so y'all can, you know, y'all can keep living like that. That's all I'm screaming, you know.
Right, and it's just not financially. You know, like if you want a guy in the church, then are you in the church? Are you in your Bible?
Right. It don't apply to just money. It's everything. Oh, you want a guy to own a home? Do you own a home? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hopefully one day you visit own one. But you know, people have these standards like way up here, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, what do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? You riding around in a Pinto and you looking for somebody driving a Mercedes? That don't add up.
Yeah, he not gonna check for you in your Pinto. Another thing I hear often is like, you want that bad guy, the guy with all that swag. Have you heard of that before?
But I mean, you know, swag is just like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
I guess it depends on what your definition of swag is. But if your definition of swag is somebody who is thuggish, or what we consider out here thugging, it's time out for that, boo. At this age, the age we are, I mean, if you is still into guys that's thugging, then you don't really have very high standards. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen women like diss guys, if you will, like, if you want to call it that, just be like, well, I know people in the past, and I'm like, well, what happened to such and such? Like, he ain't had no swag.
Right, and how has that served you? Like, has that really worked for you in the past? If it hasn't, then maybe you just need to reevaluate what you really want and what is really gonna help you and serve you and what you deserve. That's what it really comes down to, is that you just deserve more.
That's a fact. To me, swag is a grown man in this 30s or 40s or late 20s, whatever. When you hit the age group that we in, swag to me is I pay my bills on time. I take care of my kids. I own a business. I got a career. You dig what I'm saying? I own a home. That is swag to me. If you 35, 40 years old, you got them things going on, you swagged out here. Yeah. All the other stuff, then, it ain't about nothing.
You said time out for that.
Ain't about nothing for real.
So I definitely agree. But real quick, while you talking about kids, I just want to say that our 3-month-old son is over there. So if you hear him cooing, that's what it is. So just ignore him.
We said that he's smiling.
No. But anywho, let's keep going. Another thing I want to address about standards and expectations is expecting to talk to a guy or text back and forth every day. If you're exclusive, that's one thing. But if you are casual, there's no need to do all that chit-chatting.
Hey, that's a fact right there. Like, like texting every day, that's definitely calling every day. I mean, what are we doing? This is not middle school. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not dating. Unless we dating exclusively, it's no point in doing all that. Why am I talking to you every day? I mean, to me, that's for something that's gonna be reserved for somebody that's exclusive. That's some intentional type stuff. Like, oh, I want you to be my number one. But I mean, if we just casually dating or kicking it, whatever, I ain't gotta talk to you every day for what? What I'm gonna be sitting up on the phone saying to you every day? Right. Like, that ain't no point in that. We ain't gonna be texting, talking every day. That's funny. And females will do that type of stuff. Like, don't even play yourself like that. I remember when I was dating this girl one time, like, we had been just talking, some girl I was casually dating. And, it's funny, we talked one day, and I was on the phone with her like 5 minutes. We had been on the phone 5 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to talk to you tomorrow. It was late in the evening. Some stuff had came up. I was like, I'm about to talk to you tomorrow. I can't really. It's a bad time. Shorty girl had the nerve to say to me, no, like, I didn't get you all day yesterday. She was like, I need to talk to you today. I was like, boo, I'm sorry you didn't get me all day yesterday, and you might not get me all day tomorrow, but I got stuff to do. I ain't just got time to be sitting up on it. But she really expected for me to be just talking to her because she had talked to me the day before. Like, you ain't my exclusive girl, so that don't even make sense.
You see, what the problem is she probably put all her effort and all her effort into you, thinking that you guys were exclusive without you guys having that conversation.
Nah, it wasn't that. She knew that we weren't exclusive. We was on the same page. We was just casually talking. That's all it was. We hadn't even been talking that long to be exclusive. Like, it wasn't that like that. It was what you call casual dating. That's all it was. She just was tripping like hell.
She was just needy.
Yeah.
Well,
you say it like that.
Glad you elevated.
Yeah, me too.
Another thing I notice is women who pour their all into a situationship or a relationship without any reciprocity. A relationship should be 100% and 100%. So if you cooking and cleaning or whatever it is that you're doing, you definitely need to get that same energy back. And if you don't, evaluate the situation, have those conversations.
Yeah, I agree. That's true. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, you should be putting all in something, doing something like that if nobody is returning the favor. It made me think about another story. I hear all kind of stories. I remember another female coworker. I work with a lot of females. But yeah, another female coworker of mine was talking about something like that one time. About she had let this dude go she was talking to because she was doing this and doing that, always cooking for him, always making sure he had a drink when he came over, and if you smoke, rolling up if that's your thing, whatever. But she said, dude, they never reciprocate. You know, she said he never bring her nothing to eat, bring her no flowers, just even a simple thank you. I appreciate it. Just, you know, just take. Don't never give. Like, don't even play yourself like that. Don't even play yourself like that.
Yeah. I think the best way to avoid the situation is let him show the effort first. Let him put forth the energy and the intention first, and then you reciprocate in turn. You don't put all your eggs all in one basket, put everything, all your cards on the table, and then wait to see what he's gonna do. No.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't solid like that. Y'all should know that it's a lot of guys out here that just ain't solid no more. It's just the time we living in. So if you with a dude and you got the ass, if you got, I mean, that's the expectation. If a dude ain't reciprocating nothing, that right there is a red flag. Like, you shouldn't even be dealing with him. So yeah, look for the solid ones.
What else would you add to the list? Comment down below, and please support this channel by giving us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if we get this video to 100 likes, we'll do a part 2. And as always, let's elevate our lives together. Later.